Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Today we'll be unboxing Near and Fire, designed by Ryan Lockett and published by Red Raven Games. Now, if you've ever seen a Ryan Lockett game, you will recognize this as one of his. He definitely has a distinct design style, and he does his own art, which is also very distinctive to him. This being a story-driven game, like many of his games, we don't want to spoil this storybook too much. I'll just skim through that, and then we get into the rule books, which has a nice balance of art and text, and looks like it's going to be pretty rules moderate. Not terrible. Not like, I wouldn't consider it like a beginner game, but it looks like it'll be, a nice next step game potentially. Now we get into the map book. This is a trend that I've been seeing more and more, and I actually like this trend in games. It's a lot easier for a campaign to just flip open to a page in the map rather than set up all these terrain tiles and things. It saves a lot of time, makes the story so much more immersive. And then you got the player boards, one for each color, obviously. And then we got the town board that has your, at-rest actions, double-sided. I don't see a major difference. It doesn't seem to be player count. It might be like late game you get to flip to the other side of the board once you've unlocked new actions. Components are straight falling out of this punch board. Good quality, super clean cut. So I do like how a lot of Ryan Lockett's components in his games are interchangeable, so some of these characters probably can be taken into like above and below or aisle bound. Extra baggies are always nice. Good sized draw bag and a pencil for some reason, I guess to track your progress. And let's look at these cards. I do have noticed that the drawbacks are rarely an issue anymore. It used to be that sometimes it'd be too small, it'd be hard to get adult hands into them. These are like business card stock, and it looks like you're supposed to write on them, but they look so nice. I'd be so hesitant to actually mark these up. It does give you a number of each character so you can replay it, but still. Okay, so there's world cards, different encounters you can have throughout the world. The line art is nice. It does well in not distracting from the game, but a little color might not have hurt. Player aids. I still see some games that don't include player aids, and I don't get it. I'm glad to see it here, though. I guess some designers just think their game is straightforward enough they don't need it, but no game is as straightforward as you think when you're making it. An experienced gamer may get things pretty quickly, but a new gamer or even an experienced gamer trying to teach a new gamer can be challenging without a player aid. I do like the balance of space in this cards. The negative space makes the cards so much easier to read. Yes, it's not as visually as attractive as it could be by having all this art all over the place, but I mean, what's the point if you can't understand what the card's saying? Looks like a good balance of straightforward iconography and minimalist text to easily convey what they're trying to say. My first thought was, oh, this is sponsored by Outside Xbox, but no, definitely not. Okay, next we have some standard dice. Custom dice are definitely nice. They're not essential, but definitely appreciated when they add them. So a little bit of a miss there. There's certainly a lot of cards in this game. A lot of items and things you can counter. These are different events, it looks like. Quite a few of them. So between all these cards and, the breadth of the map and the massive story book, there seems like there would be a lot of variability in this game. So, you got little tent tokens as your personal supply. Well, that's the component for this game, Near and Far. I am definitely excited to play this. I've really liked a lot of Ryan Lockett games. Above and Below was the first one I played. I thought that was alright, but it needed more integration of the story, and this really seems to be trying to integrate the story a lot more and fix that complaint. I have already played Sleeping Gods, which was his next game after this, and that did a phenomenal job with the storytelling. So I am, again, very excited to try this and see where the story goes. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check us out on other social media such as Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget to like and subscribe.